Yeah, look, they're a good team, and we prepared for them well. I think the only loop that we were thrown for was Picquion and Johnson starting. Um, but we expected them to press us. I think the heat was difficult for both teams. They're a very mobile group, interchanging parts, and they're difficult to play against. But that being said, I thought we did a pretty good job tonight. I thought defensively we were good throughout the whole night. I think the first half we chased the game a little bit more than we would have liked to, and didn't get a hold of the ball and connect passes to keep it. And thus, when we ended up getting on it, and guys were tired. But I think the guys came out of the locker room after difficult circumstances with the weather and the delay, and we had a really good second half, and we're really happy with that.
What does it take after a weather delay like that? What do you take to get back out there, and how much is that your own preparation to have?
It's tough, guys getting their legs worked on. You're not fully sure as to, is it 5 minutes, is it 25 minutes, is it 30 minutes, but it's something both teams have to deal with. I think we were just happy with how we came out of the break in the second half that we had.
How frustrating is it when you come across a goalie like Donovan tonight that's just red hot?
Yeah, the save he makes on Connor is world class. And so, we felt to get to that point in the game, and we were in their end and pressing. Obviously disappointed not to find a way to get one there. But you got to tip your hat to the guy. He makes an unbelievable save on that.
You mentioned Portland being a mobile group. Jack Jewsbury isn't, and was that something that you picked up on before the game, or that Danny Cruz picked up during the run play?
Look, Jack's a good player. He's been a very good player in this league, and so I think whether it's Jack or whoever Danny Cruz has run at this year, he's given every one of those guys a difficult time. I mean, that's what he does. He's a 1v1 player. He's got great energy. It doesn't matter who he's playing against. He gives people fits. So, for us, we wanted to go at both of their outside backs. That was part of our game plan. I think we did a much better job of it in the second half. I think towards the tail end of the first half, we started to get balls in the wide areas. But whether that's Jack or whoever it is that we play against, Danny's going to get his chances, whoever he's running at.
Jack McInerney had a bit of a quiet night tonight, certainly relative to Connor, and perhaps relative to some of his past games. Any sense of him getting sea legs back in terms of game action, or are you satisfied with the level he came back at in that regard after the national team?
No, I think it's a tough game for our forwards, especially in the first half, just because we had to chase it more than we would have liked, and so when you finally get on the ball after defending for a bit, guys are tired, and it's hard to connect passes and make plays. So I think Jack did fine. He was good in training when he came back, and it just wasn't an easy game to get them involved with for our side for the first half. I thought the second half was much better.
Two more questions. Rob, when you look at your team's ability to get results against these Western Conference teams, especially the teams at the top, what does it do for you confidence-wise, knowing the amount of Eastern Conference teams you have coming out?
Yeah, and I think, look, we have a good locker room, and we have a group of guys that believe in what we're doing. And so I think it's hard to point at games and say we weren't in them. I think this group feels really good about how we're coming out and how we're preparing for games. Would we have liked to come away with 3 points tonight? Sure. But at the end of the day, the guy makes a world-class save at the end of the game there on Connor's ball, and that's just how it goes. But in terms of where we are from a confidence standpoint, I think everybody feels pretty good about what we're doing.
Rob, with a team like this, Zach be able to post a clean sheet, does he seem like the kind of guy who can thrive off of a quality win like this? What have you seen from him lately that would kind of indicate that?
Yeah, I think as a group defensively, we were good tonight. I think we minimized chances against a very, very good team. And so from that standpoint, our whole group walks away from it feeling pretty good about keeping it 0. Zach made a couple plays tonight. He had a couple really good saves to keep it 0s. But I thought our collective defensive effort was good.